Well, yesterday evening, South Africa, all Africa went ahead to lose Mpho Sebeng. He is one of the youngest that you'll ever find into the acting industry of South Africa, and it's really huge because South Africa, by the way, if you never knew, is it called The Hunter? They went ahead obviously register one of the most watched movies so far on Netflix this year, and it's really produced in South Africa. South Africa is like a European country or a Western country in Africa because of how their system really runs and how they relate so much to the Western world. And this young man, 31 years of age, who was born onto the 1st of December 1993, at 30 years, he died. Soweto, South Africa, that was where he was born. And the family went ahead obviously come out and really put out a statement that I was going to hit to read as follows in here for you. The statement went ahead to read that actor Mpho Sebeng family confirmed the news in a statement on Sunday evening. It read, the family of the South African entertainer Mpho Sebeng are saddened to confirm to the public and media that their son has indeed passed away. Reads the statement. Mpho met his untimely death in the early hours of Sunday, 5th May 2024, due to a tragic car accident in Potchet's room. Whilst the family appreciates the immense outpouring of love and condolences, the family requests some space to process the news. Sebeng was born in Soweto on 1st of December 1992. He matriculated in 2011 at Westridge High School. His achievements at school included full colors of drama, according to his CV on OSM Talent. So, the family has gone ahead obviously put out a statement, and you've gone ahead to hear it very well. And may his soul rest in peace. And one will ask, what are those movies that has gone ahead obviously be acting in and TV series? Before we go that, smash the like button close to 100 times. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really having the best of the month. 6th of May it is. One day to obviously climax the first week of the month. But people in South Africa and all of those are going to be watching in movies, I have my buddy who really watches this guy and loves. She used to love him a lot. She loves to love him a lot, and I think she's not really doing well. But Rock and David is my name. East Africa Social Television it is, and we are reporting this story live from the studios of the East Africa Social Television. But if you look through his movies, he has, to his name, he has close to 17 movies, and the most famous one, I tell you, is Savage Beauty. There is Savage Beauty episode 1, episode 6, episode 4, and it was an exclusive video that brings you drama for the Bengwes as Zineheli spends more time with Ndu. Linda is forced to leave. The Grace puts the house first. That is it. Savage Beauty comes in through. So after all that came in through, there is Man in Crisis. After his brothers, I'm just telling you what this caption or like the subtitle or the description of the movie is all about. Man in Crisis, it was released in 2019. He was part of it. The director was Shadi Mpafuli and Millicent Sheshela Israel, and this man, the late, were part of this movie. And it was all about after his brother's passing at Limpopo, born musician, has to choose between following his dreams of becoming an international star or go back home to rural South Africa in Limpopo and continue on his family legacy. That is it. The other one that acted in 2016 was known as Ring of Lies. Bare knuckled boxer here leaves a rural Limpopo to follow his dream, right? To follow his dream. To follow his dream of becoming a champion in Johannesburg, but he's thrust straight into a world of secrets, betrayal, and lies. we meet Neo, a talented bare knuckle boxer from Limpopo, and Cabello, a professional featherweight boxer from Joburg. The two boxers are talented, quick, and agile, but there is a major difference between them and their attitudes. So that is another one where the Let went ahead to obviously feature into as a movie. You can as well go ahead and research about these movies. There is Bay of Plenty, where shot on location in Durban, Bay of Plenty Tales. That is another one. There is The Jacks Are Missing, Janice and Daniel Jakes in there for you. There is Thando. He also featured into this one, and it was directed by Kagiso Modupe, right? Then Mangani Wam, after sharing a passion kiss, longtime friends Mandisa and Cabello decide to set each other up with their friends, only to realize that they're in love with each other. So there is Win Mandela. This is one of those that went ahead to obviously make huge rounds all over social media. And Win Mandela, the story of Mandela and the wife. There is Collusion, and there is Savage Beauty, and there is I think his latest right now has been Miseducation, and he has been really on his high. And in acting, at the age of 31, it's like you are just starting your career to obviously see to it that you really move to where the world wants to see you. So may his soul rest in eternal peace. I know most people that watch East Africa social television might not be well versed with this guy, but he has been a good actor. If I told you have someone who watches Netflix, Showmax, especially a person who enjoys movies in South Africa, you'll know this guy. His face is really a popular one in the recent movies that are really making trends all over Netflix and everywhere. May his soul rest in eternal peace. But we need to obviously follow up onto this on his death and see what exactly was the cause. Recently in Kenya, we saw a TikToker, Brian Chira, who was knocked down by speeding lorry, and he was laid to rest. But that lorry has not gone ahead, obviously, or the person that was driving the lorry had not gone ahead, obviously, find himself in a position of being captured. So for now, we wait and see how things are really going to pan out. But we wait to see how Mpho Sebeng is going to be laid to rest. The family has gone ahead, obviously, call in for what we call a moment of space, such that they obviously memorize the death of their beloved son that had obviously gone ahead to really make lots of things. When I was searching on the internet, right, about the late, I went to obviously try and really search about his net worth. And when I went ahead to obviously go to South Africa, that his Wiki South Africa, on his career net worth, this is what I went ahead to obviously get from there. They told us that he was born on 1st December 1993 in South Africa, actor for his roles in Siso Lebwa, Zero Distance Tolerance, and Slaying the Soul in 2011. That is it. Please don't jam up, because what you're doing is not good. We have to obviously present to the people. Then he attended West Ryde High School in Rhodaport, South Africa, and matriculated in the year of 2011. Career: his mother's friend saw him in school, played when he was 12 years old, and encouraged him to try acting. Justice for Everyone, Zero Tolerance, and Bay of Plenty were among his most notable roles. After auditioning for the role of Gang Boss Lay, he was cast in Soul Buddies. He also starred as Mashini in 2011 film Winnie Mandela. Meeting Jennifer Hudson on set in the film was his favorite acting memory. That is it. Jennifer Hudson is really a very huge actor. She's really a very huge actor. Aside from acting, he enjoys screenplay writing, photography, and directing. Mpho is passionate about the arts and wishes to contribute to the industry development in South Africa. And he starred as Lebo Ngobo, a troubled dark young man who is the younger brother of Axon Jackson, his youngest son, in the ETV drama series in 2015. In 2016, he appeared in the ETV telenovela Ring of Lies as Neo, a bare-knuckled boxing fighter who did that. And then his net worth, he was worth 200,000 US dollars, which is going to hit to earn as an actor. On Instagram, Mpho_Sebeng in there for you. And that's the youngster and how his life really went ahead, obviously come to an end, but he has just gone ahead, obviously hold us a seat that side. We wait for our turn, but we'll all have to meet our fate. So your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. Starting off the day on a low, but the family, may the living to God really hold your hearts and obviously try to console you, and we pray to each that the light is dancing with the angels. May the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. East Africa Social Television it is, and Rock and David is my name. We out.